Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning. March 7th, 2023. Today na March 7, 2023. When I excuse we poster yesterday, we say March 5, na March 6. And two know the Yagbaboku. But you see, Salon people, of course, with me today, I get communicator, I get brother Warise. We've been expecting brother, but so tell you oversleep the African Express. You know, so the early morning, I know easy, and they 1 hour behind. We now so at 5 o'clock in at 4 o'clock. So I no say to tell sleep if we man it don't pass up. But if you wake up later, I catch up with we una go here. But otherwise, Cashbox go join me later. But they with brother what he say and brother Koita, you know, Comrade Koita, and we can discuss this issue. Comrade Koita, I don't know what you name we make peace of man for pronounce it properly. It's Koita. I don't know, Koita. I don't know what you ask for that name. People name for pronounce that. But anyways, brother, what he say? I want to take this opportunity again for thank you with everything you've been doing over the years. I want to remind some people, and because they hear brother what he say, but they don't know. Brother what he say when they say civil society activists in Sierra Leone, are the beginner. They are like the pioneers, now the catalysts. Them, now the beginner. Inside Sierra Leone. Say na through that work get opportunity, for able to come serve that the international world na this platform. Na platform so that way they work and everything. So it's a blessing, a wealth of resources, when it comes to information. Brother, I say, it speaks very softly, but to God is packed with gems. Where they drop in lines them. So, we very much appreciate you, brother, what you say. You see, brother, what you say, we talk now at the background just now. We talk about the winning of the APC, how APC for win. But when you look at the structures of the party, you see, politics is all about inclusion, my brother. You get to make sure, say, you include people from every facet in our society. You get strong representation. Brother, what you say, me, you, Comrade Koita, Cashbox, we don't talk about the fact that we don't discuss religion, we don't discuss tribe inside with politics. Now then, two things they kill African politics. But what's important? Now, for ensure, say, the indigenes within communities, that means, say, the people that were born in that community, them, you don't go sideline them. You don't can walk over them. You don't walk in any part of the world. I don't care how civilized people then they. The indigenes in certain communities, when it comes to like their local positions, them where you talk like a mayors, people really want to forget the indigene and then come to. But this part of the world now, they like today, then they allow like when you get white man and black people, they want like black people and take certain job because of diversity and inclusion. So then they make provisions now for any kind of thing. But within we context na Sierra Leone and Africa, that indigenous politics, it's a natural thing where we say, Usai person born, Usai ide, na didn't sabi am, na in sabi the people them. Una encourage them there at that local level for take critical positions within political party. But brother, what you say, Comrade Koita, we look at the APC structure. How they pull Marabio? If the party is not united, they don't take advantage of people. And brother, what you say, you go correct me if I'm wrong. The problem with political parties in Africa, and Sierra Leone is no exception, then they take advantage of people and because they say, I'm not going to side for go. You don't go to SLPP. That's what we do. Now beat them, now pain them. They don't go inside, they go deny. But we see the Southeasterners them. They don't say, what? Okay, when I can't abuse we in our area that we take it, we the indigenes in this community, where would they go outside ourselves belong? We don't lost them. But I want to say, talk to me. Then we'll come in. Let be interactive conversation because but I want to say, me not the guy again for car. Marabio this, Marabio that. We get leaders them in the parliament. That a responsibility now for begin call Marabio. If the Marabio go for go, then they get for fet. Talk to me, brother. What you say?
Okay. I don't know if Comrade Koita be one for coming. Good morning, Ibrahim. Good morning. Comrade Koita. I think she has a good for their communicator come in. We Koita don't do. They're making come in and from that civil society perspective, how we for be able to do the things if happen, I go come in and drop more channel.
Right on. Comrade, Ita.
Thank you so much. If I can remember Ibrahim, I said this year when we get this argument like Kenima and the Southeast to them begin complain. I say elections. No sign of the way no important for somebody to not win election. No sign of the way you are winning. Every side, matter of fact, your opponent's area is more important to you than the young area because you already say if short of a young area, what you get forget it. I say, who brothers from the Southeast is going to then get side for go. When then this one to then get self go already, then they say we go back home. We see let's pull that thing for Robin Falik, I say, but we did not hold this control, they say we don't vote to the Sudan. I said that is the difference between the APC, they did not trust them with the APC and the South Sudan with the SLPP. Sometimes you give a look at the broader angle. What you make, you for allow something. The people that say this election, now they're able to pet because based on what the experience they get by SLPP. They say all other elections will not ask for leadership, but this election, they will let them get a chance, let themselves lead through that. Now they say to themselves, like, they know how for bet themselves. See, crap, like, no self for betting company, crap with the fet. Nobody will fet crap as crap. We said it's here for people like any to talk and take up the misconception between a different perspective. Ibrahim, to be very honest with you, me na Southeasterner, to be specific, Kenny Makono. But I know they talk because of me na Southeasterner. That make I talk. I talk because of the border angle for to say everybody important. Mm-hmm. Ibrahim will not get no way who will win an election without having the other parts in the country. No party to win the election and use stronghold. No party, and I repeat this, no party will not win the election and use stronghold. If you see we get them people like they, then cast. For a reason, this time around, the Tawasi pass and get leadership. As you EPC for all read along the line. All these years they say no, they're not fit for leadership. This team say they want leadership. We for all say something they around, maybe where they need to wait for. APC fall for every trap Ibrahim, every trap APC fall for them. Every trap they set for them, they were. Every time they set for them, they were. They don't need to read along the line say, okay, why make this trip? Okay, well, for that is go soak. Ibrahim, we'll talk about before this time. The people they're not hide, they make their position clear. See, if the APC they pay fully, they're not allowed to follow we choose to you, whatever we want, or follow you now your district. Then we will make a decision. Straight away, that maybe pick conversation. The only decision they will make after everything, then they go outside and come out. Then they go to the brothers, then they go to the sisters. And when you look at the people, their statements, they say that they kind of SLPP because APC neglect them continuously. APC deny them from their right for letting them take leadership. Now they home and towns them. Okay. You know, Ibrahim, let's say how they talk and today for let people know say whatever would they talk, not to so just sit down or go drink or talk, would they think, would they get combination outside, people will call me for whatever say, hey, when I talk because tomorrow I can't talk back, they can't talk so today. He has for they can talk now, TV don't talk. For people just see reason or listen and see reason, look at the bigger picture, they not do one, they will see where they go. All man knows if SFP don't feel the time, but how SFP get for go? How they get for go? Not to say they don't fail. What are they that this people now know SFP don't fail? Even if it's why they don't see man they fail in administration for administering the country very well. They fail in the provision we give they put prices and now. They fail by the way in campaign against for say rest don't go 200,000, they fail all necessarily. But how we for capitalize on that fail day that in APC lack? These are the truth, Ibrahim. They will capitalize on the fail. Instead, consistently 4 years, 5 years, consistently arrogancy, with them be by governance, don't overtake them inside opposition in kind moody. Now make every time pull a risk concern, then can talk to the way not important. Then we then get the pull away the percent for abuse people or do all sorts of things, which we will accept all landing as far as what have you come on power. Even if it costs me my team and have you come on power problem or the health you come on power because not for me, not for you, not for what they say or cash box or any other person for the greater majority. Poor people that will be say they don't get no other hope.
Mami still bother you.
No, it never bother me. It only bother me if it cost me for some TVBC. Like it cost me to have you when I don't put have power. What's that because for now?
That's true.
You don't understand? If it cost me have you power, I don't get that to that cost because the greater majority of people like then don't free. But if it cost me have you carry the power, then the brothers and Parliament rule the whole under the name of August 10 when I APC the whole day because under the name of August 10. Remember we don't get fair trial. We don't say in case of case we don't get fair trial. You know don't kill. We expect say let's not forget justice after June 24. That's the cost of border me. Now they go tell you the cost of be useful.
Very, very good point, because like all this that we're doing, for me, I think the only remedy way them people away they don't jail unlawfully way they tell they lie say they all gun them, they all machetes them. The only remedy we they get right now for make this government go come on power. If they stay, it means they get for serve the 3 years unjustly.
Just like 3 years. So they say they're not sentenced to it. They need more for steady batting. Wow. So they not sentenced to it too, because they select for sentence there, where they can sentence few. God know if you don't get for turn the sentence down after June 24, they was okay that there. No add them jail or do other things. When no sentence after June 24, after full like 1 million say, not to fight their business or either. So all this what they talk, we tell them say politics, not for just make Connie Pana. Because Connie politicians don't believe it. If you see today people like they don't hide them. They don't say they're surprised to be. From where they begin to say if they not give you no lead to pull it, would they get alternative? They say like they're not important. Like what they say, hey, the South is not important. Like what they say, we cannot, it's not important. Well, I don't tell the time like if cannot be decisive women as alone policy from 1967. We cannot begin decide the fate of politics as alone from 1967. That Konos Ngobru and join we APC kind of what happened after 40 years in 2007. We saw it happen in 2018 election, not judged by Kailan, not judged by Friction, but judged by Kono vote. Then judged could they see the trajectory, how the thing that happened. Nobody know they care. Then sit down, then they tie themselves in a borrowed ropes. Like we don't feel like Yabas is seen at do, but you don't know how for come out to pass a charity bag. That's what we do right now. Would they say Yabas bag, would they see that do? But how they come out, we don't know. Everybody say they win the election. It might have been a failure. I need to talk about that because if Bandit is right, people go at the wall. Everybody know. Not to try to explain. But what's in election, not to that make us win or lose elections. Elections in the winner or loser way before polling day. It's actually Ibrahim will not begin for talk about 250,000 people, and now we don't understand 270,000 people at TTD. When I look, then what they ready for register today, they make a 2 weeks and say they say the register for 2 weeks because of for like so now for pick the ID card and a 1 grade day. Well, 1 grade week, same day, all over the country. Registration, they say 2 weeks there, 2 weeks under. Why make them for 9 days? This are the whole country on 9 days, and they go collect the ID card. 9 days, the whole country, the same day. They're not saying, make okay, long time.
The failure of Madabio, sorry for cutting you off. The failure of Madabio, when you look at it, nobody apart from us, nobody need to talk about. Nobody, and I always say this. What this government has succeeded in doing now for make like I say social media now so lie they inside it. So the people that way really is supposed to think that this is
sorry, not of the governments. I know that now sorry for disagree with you. If you listen matter view, where you do opposition, you see they see the social media now for use because then they like the social community. They're not using better one like how we do use effectively. Don't the two will get the one doing for help the social media for let the social media be effective to the internal platform, and then they can't deny it, and then they can't agree, and then they pursue.
That's what I'm saying.
So the government's not getting that in the opposition
at the time where we the opposition. But
yes.
Actually, like now in a discount waiting. Remember, we don't play
did this opposition capitalize? No, did this opposition capitalize on that statement of Father Bill talks that they use and they even call London just there? Did this opposition capitalize on that?
That's what I'm saying, comrade. That's what I'm saying. That's my point. In other words, in a make the thing, it will be the opposition, it use them effectively, it see the usefulness of it. Now, all of a sudden, it will be when you don't kind of like go into a government now, it's going to discount the effect of it. But the opposition wait for user, they're able to tell African Express in the line.
So let me say, not to enforce. Kashi, for any weapon you buy, you use against me, Mitika against the user effectively pursue. SLPP. Why they tell people say all those do so now the toilet and the road pass go at the post. But let me tell you something, Cassie. If you have SL people that lie inside opposition, then capitalize and lie and lie you, then capitalize in social media for lie. APC no get no reason for lie myself because everything in matter of fact the one they wait for more lie too. Then the report set now pass the opposition party because if you see the whole opposition at parliament, MSC Lamina they go attack the European Union. I find no more say. The international partners then they do their job even than the oppositions that are the country. Cashbox, the attack on Ambassador Muller, don't tell me, see, the opposition are nothing we go right to good home about. If you say an opposition, they go attack in the Open Union. What's in that mean, Cashbox? Up till date, apart from Babukago, we in right, we in tweets, but Salamina Sina disagrees. The leader of the opposition of parliament not make a statement. Because they call him killer. Up till date.
I see last night we are elected.
Last night we approved president. So no talk about parliament. I don't want to talk about APC and this the party.
Right. Okay.
Not talk about the member of parliament. Babukago, they do very well. I see a tweet. But up till date, the leader of the opposition, the talk they're no obligation to be. So let me tell you something, Cashbox. People underestimate election rigging. We don't talk about nice plus. So election they rig like with the people attack for go score. Any careless with the person careless. Now make the beat Manchester 7 this year. For any miss in the score.
I don't want to talk about that.
No, I don't tell you. Then make look all the goals you can have by mistake. Cashbox politics rather like football. All the goal that we can inside that 7 day. Any mistake we mistake now goal against you. And you need a reverse. That is politics. APC not able to learn the lesson from the mistake in 2018 up to date. And until you learn the lesson, Cashbox, you need to able to say about your foot in the net. That you don't see money come back, you see you don't look for a stump, if a rope, if a stick, you come back and let's see book for the democracy, the book for angry place. You need to check. And you get for look the regional like attack you the bilam. Sometimes they didn't counter attack the anger by the wait as a compromise, then you take opportunity. Let me tell you something, Cashbox. If the APC, then they look up, they see might have all these things, so they go up in a long end, then they look at the funny lighting, then it works, then they go don't put out, then sit down. 18 Tranga, the people are the only election, so I don't say the people are willing, they are ready. They are ready. The registration that tell you that that's what somebody say, the government say, they're not going to register till left buffing. When they go, then they show you them birth certificate. Some man is showing in all ID card will be registered 2018, not registered the state. Buff. Nobody no challenge. We talk say they go for use NI number on the top and they say we use them. They call say every two don't say, then don't take her in a different concept. Because they're not honest with the people said they don't believe in the elect. You know, that make something they see me already at the fight with battle like eagle. Because now they don't make people they don't believe in the elect say, then now God, whatever they say, then now it's final. They know they tell the people the truth. They're not embed the problem mentality by lie, promotion. So for pull them and that in the it's very difficult. Although they gradually we get in there, people don't understand. People that more from this they say no, lie not for being a winner politics for pass you lie.
Yeah.
Therefore be honest. They not make the lie politics let them put. We can let people not be they not let us say not believe and they not matter pass. I don't believe it PS they not pass. I don't believe they use the sensors as way for not PS. But I know the believe it that over to thing alive. No the believe where I go to play. That's why I will let her deny the two don't want for that alone you happy. All no water for them happy, you happy. Until people then begin standing up for the truth, they not say, you know what, there's no point of lying. Let us tell people the truth. Let people understand the position. They already people have from on football. What about telling the life owner? How long will we able to see the land the life be? How long will we go to tell people say una challenge what it matter? What it matter? And so begin talk and say, hey, una this time around una for God's sake. If any of them make una allow them, they get easy. Una say no. Una begin see una they feel say a joke. Politics, you know, nobody they say they win na you area no more lie. If they play football, you just the card like 18 like you for the score. How you the score? If you say that you say no more the card take card you go like the opponent say the score. Right. You get from the standard. So Ibrahim, if the people look at here, now they just come up
they want on it's a banda.
No, it's a big cook style. It's the Lions. Not to blind on. It's the Lions. No. Even the team. And they go buy cooks man. We cannot feel this first chap we chap. They say you don't get the ball fine. The second chap is pop and let me tell you something. Football, now like politics. If you know able to read the opponents, you need to beat them. Like you take all the players, good players, they put them on one team. If you know the opponent, let me say at times big team they lost to small team. We don't point them here. But let me tell you something. We know they pray for like anything happen because of people like because of the and they suffer. But if we all not snap, we hope we high. We hold rather full accountable. So trust me, when I ever cast a low man, we best topic we will be no. Me, I don't have that day for me. No, or they may talk and that person will tell me that what day, and that day they not do it. That person go call me, say, hey, that day, if he's you know go call me again. Now for talking and now for challenging. We know why any unfortunate thing when I hold this government 250,000 people never have been elected of 2,000 votes. We say them people and they take today. This one not to say what you know over 257,000 no. Voting officially that's on 257. Voting not unofficial like past 270,000.
Yeah.
Even the 257 today nobody not challenge from November last year on this talk here. Nobody not challenge around the voting ID card. They don't pull it for ID card. All more they talk for the ID, and they say all man they pull video, and when I will talk ID card, nobody talk say, hey, no, wait, where the man who that's when I don't pull. Nobody asks that question, they tell people say, go take ID card. We go for see just for the video them back. You know what's again and say not against the 7-10 days from now. We say, I don't go for what take ID card, but you know we go see the videos then. That's the day me communicator. I know they take single word because we don't begin talking from November. If see that 10 days now, we now they always turn that crack, all man I hit the cover. Nobody will go and compete with turn that crack. Now we pass now. That's it. We don't talk nothing. Don't see this stuff from November. Who says that what am I don't get life? Now make us say all the time no cost. We don't need to go make that cause they are not taking make nothing. Now we except you come apart. Don't to go make that cause they are react to them. Now we this cause can go to some what? Now go they will know say some of us we can rule over us. Nothing we not have to do nothing. No, they will balance us have to do nothing. Nothing as a military man for Sasabi, we all think the good, the bad, the all, but they choose to forbid the good because of for change that concept. But when that ended, they can follow become ugly, follow become bad. Ha! The social media you go sound like music. And then music all sing music that ended.
So
absolutely, comrade. Thank you. Brother, why you say yes? You're coming. I just want to make a point. I think earlier way Catchbox interject comrade was talking about. You see, but brother, you said that side, I know that you go. The way where the opposition, remember when we brought the China about the Africa Express, we say there is this counter-insurgency within these political parties, especially the opposition within the opposition. Some people and best of what come record talk so una sidom una they watch. You see, the silent majority that the problem will get in a salon. And Madam be talking, they say salon people not they talk. And say salon man they wait stay where something happen. Like when in 1992 incidents be happen. That's what Madam say back. I just want to remind you no more of them things there. And Madam was correct. So me, una can I get for can bash Madam I swear to God and this day. And see salon people them, una sit down again, una leader them. Wait for come and attack President Bio for everything that he has done. All the bad things happen and I continue. Una said enough for talk. Una said silent. Una said and get immunity. Una left and self. Let us not talk. Then we continue for the give them more power. Then they talk to we. They're not accountable to we. But Mother Bio they abuse una. Una we the call for Mother. No. We don't reach a point where to God and this salon people. Una no side the problem today. But I want to say, talk to we, brah. Lord, they go no more.
Thank you very much, Ibrahim. It works. Comrade Queta. I listened to Comrade Queta keenly, and I understand most of what he say, most of them, and I agree with him. I agree with him in most of what he say. But now look at the issues before and look at the issues now. I mean, I hope so when they talk about the APC as a political party and what don't happen in the past 2-3 years.
Yeah.
The fact now that we understand, say, the dynamics don't change. The way people they come around issues within the party, they don't change drastically. You see, they always say, who that old pass you, they get experience pass you. Who that don't see pass you, they get experience. I mean, I can say, people parole for me, Alaji, try no more. I will tell you, say, when big person sit down, wait till they see. You small picking, you like a claim on top tree. You need to see her. And you get deep meaning. Get deep meaning because the older people, they live by experience. We they live by contemporary. facting we surround with. You know, oh, I see this thing on television. Oh, I see this thing. The problem we may believe say the APC gets with selecting or electing members. Now this issue of election, where they break down. Not count me wrong, elections are good, primaries are good, to be held within political party and outside political party. However, I believe say the problem is that when you look at a country in setup, when you look at the country in tradition, in culture, in political makeup, sat inside and day, you know one for the election. Because election, when you look at elect, people they always to line, when they to line, then who are they with sabi? People are with sabi. When you look at the election, and the to line, people are with sabi. But if you say, let the big one and sit down, let them decide for the best interest of the party. That's a big one and not honest too. But we then really sit down and decide for the best interest of the country. Most of the time, then they get it right. Look at the APC before this time and look at the APC structure now. I agree people already criticize the APC. Say the Southeast not get nothing. I agree. But what's in the cause? What's in cause that one day? That because of the election. They not left no sign at the constitution where for say, okay, we can do selection here.
Bro, I say I try for read along with you where you're going, but I rather for me, election is always an election. Let it be election. I believe in election. Let the people's will be done. I don't want nobody for select for anybody within a political party. Now they trouble they come up, bro. I say. So I don't know which direction they go, but I want to listen to you quietly. Yes.
So now they can say we put and so who do election, it gets your consequences too. Because of we politics, we structure, the way we system structured. It is clear, it's no secret that APC get more people than the south, the west and the north, past the south and the east. It is clear. So when you say no go do election, another place the people at the north and the western area, they get more people represented at the party than any other part. It's just natural. It's just natural, not natural. I go back for you. I follow Quetta. What you say? I go back with Quetta. I want to bring some vivid example. Recent history, as recent as 2007. Which make I believe say the APC always the fact say, let we keep what we get. We follow in 2007, Comrade Quetta. Yes, yeah, for national spread, let the APC go get somebody at the east, go get somebody for running it at the east. In 2007, Msg Mar selected Mr. Mar from Kono. What's not the result? APC not win Kono, but yet APC go ahead for win the elections. Because what you do, the APC be able to keep them base. When at the north, the SFP notice, they understand that when they say, Kono is not a deciding factor when it comes to elections in Sierra Leone. A western area and the north, how best it will keep western area, how best it will keep the north, but let them vote for you as APC. Now you determine how you win the election. Now give the result. Now give the result of 2007 election, first round and second round. Msg Mar against Berewa. When I take this, Comrade Quetta, when I take this, in 2007, the first round, what did the results show we? Berewa, even after Berewa gets Msg Mar, where they go license Msg Mar and the north, now they come out, but we all know that the southeast Msg Mar come out. Even at that, Berewa gets 70,000. 57% of the votes now the first round from Kono district. Msg Mar not even win in constituency. Now a teacher, now beat a flat. So for say the elections, because they select someone I make impact. No, not make impact. Amos and Msg Mar get. I want to keep that result. We will compare to the next one.
Yeah, is there one thing? No, loss it. Just only loss it. Totally understand. That is only. I want them to always incumbent, always get edge over the opposition that don't happen because you repeat in 2012. So when they do that 2 seconds okay. Don't forget about the 2012 who will all by SL plan because we didn't have governance. So Kono get a pattern of voting who not for both sides of the analysis. Thank you. But we did not see that in 2018 because Konobin is going to largely. We did not see that even though APC have been incumbent. So that just makes this analysis madam. For say, Kono has not been the deciding factor for APC winning elections in Sierra Leone. What the Anes get in the first round? Now 40,000, 43,000. Come the second rounds where they no say Anes don't can force. When they know say Anes don't can force, and they likely say Anes will win the elections with Sam Sumana as running mate. Waiting Anes get in the second election. They go up a little bit. And Berewa will get 70,000. Berewa end up for get 74,000 in the runoff. Anes in vote go up to 52,000 in the runoff. Like Kono district. So still, watch the percentage is 41 and 58% for APC and SLP na Kono district. So for me, I don't always tag Kono for a place where we produce at least 35% of votes for APC. Waiting because we get the northerners we spread into Kono. We get other tribes we also support APC. We can by actual election, we can by actual voting. Forget about whosoever then select as running mate. We always get that vote of 30-35%, or APC only get that vote of 35%, we come to Kono district. That's added to APC, keeping western area, keeping the north. APC will always win the election. Watch the margin in 2007, even though Kono vote for APC, how APC beat Berewa, and watch the same margin in 2012, how APC beat Marabio. You find out see the margin vast. The margin so vast. You need to compare them to how before you can say, let's just tell you why you say about 27. What make it very easy for you? We always say the PNDC by then, that's my guy, the back to APC, will make then see that you all can to be so. When they can't join me. That wall of PMDC from Bolt to Wamba, some part to Abu, Kenima, where they join. Now, in turn that in the, you don't always know, if you look at the statistics, we will not even do the proper, we will not look turn around.
No, I'm coming. I agree with you, but that situation did not happen in 2012, comrade. And in 2007, PMDC influence not been too much like Kono district. Like you know that the southeast. So I'm talking specifically about Kono district. I know they argue with you, say Kono not significant in whatever election, Kono very significant, but they have not been the deciding factor when it comes to APC winning election. This is the simple truth. Follow the result.
What do I say? I just want to ask a question.
Okay, go ahead, Kashi.
I want to ask a question about what you say, because I understand like the statistics, like I kind of like agree with you to some extent. But waiting now, I kind of like see the dynamics we see right now. Do you know? And I believe say the reason why Kono wasn't that significant in like being the deciding factor, now because like let we say APC been dominates now the west and the north, like let we say 80%, you know, roughly, right? So they have this dominance, like this big dominance that is north and the west. Do you still think, like, you know, with the rigging and with the penetration of the SLPP, do you think the APC still get a dominance, you know, absolute dominance that the north and the west?
Yes, I believe so. Okay. Within the APC, Comrade Koita mentioned something very important. For me, within the APC need for do at this point, and for ensure say, then pull their long trousers where they wear, then pull their long sleeve where they wear short trousers and wear short sleeve, begin go na the new area for make sure say then they show the world say now then get in north, just like how this the SLP show say now they get in southeast. Go and pull the long pants the way they get, wear short trousers, wear short sleeve, and go to the field, go on the ground, because Recruiter mentioned something very important. The Northern are very gullible.
Yeah,
they're very good. They're easily carried away by funny and simple things. Wait for me. Now that one they think say the APC will concentrate on more than concentrate on sideway. Then think say or will they not believe say they forget or they will get food from. Keeping you base, even at the Western politics, keeping you base, it will help you for win election. Then, what you give an edge now independent voters. Comrade mentioned already. Madabio, all man knows Madabio don't feel.
Yeah.
What you do for doing about certain people and say,
well, I don't agree with that. Say all man knows say Madabio feel. Trust me, if let me tell you what I say. I'm worried that
even the SLP knows say Madabio don't feel.
No,
I'm telling you, even the SLP.
Don't know that. No, the reason why I'm saying that.
You know what? That don't with the way can say. That don't with the way can say. You know what I make I say.
Yeah.
They no say Madabio don't fail.
Yeah.
Now because they're so mago, they're so eager for point even to toilets like the airport, seeing a development.
Yeah.
Escalator.
Yeah.
Like the airport for seeing a development. For me, not only the government will defend some things, small any country for catch on, then become a advertise.
But I say the reason why I disagree with that,
seeing a development for our country.
Well, I understand, but the reason
so this is not the SLP, the young campaign message within the same.
No, it don't mean say that no they know make them the talk like that two thing. Either
because I know what I mean and a desperation that may make somebody can say, again, I don't need toilets in your pot.
Yes,
I don't need escalator in your pot.
But not to all man do, because again, we can go to the typical people like down like Nakalau. They will tell you say now the Ukraine and Russia war because they do not know. So they do not know that it don't fail. Like according to them, even though it's younger, they still take and say no that circumstances beyond their control. So it means like they don't know. This is the reason why they control.
Let me just
talk. After before I go to the talk, I make a point before you come in. Yeah. Now answer that question real quick.
Yeah.
Dashi, if you cannot host, by the time people are asking for a result, you don't begin to get excuse as to why make a result not good. It means that you don't fail. All man know say you don't fail.
Yes,
you come back to the same point. They no say they don't fail, which is why all of these excuses. Which is why they get all of these excuses.
What I say, I don't talk about like the result. I don't talk about the one that we propagate the toilet in the stadium, the toilet in the airport. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the one that way they say, oh yes, we don't say yes, don't go up, but because of Ukraine and Russia war. Because people they don't actually know.
Let me just
supporters.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
No,
I make a point before una can side. I'm not even
go ahead.
I'm not even on that point today. Yeah, I'm just address nothing cash it is so. Because that for me, when somebody begin give you excuse, he know already say he don't lost. He know already say he know do better things. So he defend excuse. But if I go with you quickly, that is sub-region, inflation on every coast are 5.4%. Inflation on Guinea na 8.9%. Inflation.
I feel you, man.
What do I say? What do I say? What do I say? Hold on. I'll stop you quickly. The point you make about say like weapon security results, it begin to excuse why it failed. I understand that. Like for instance, if you begin come and give the excuse that day, now how you process them for believe the excuse or for discard the excuse, then you make decision on it. So in other words, what the try to say Even though they are giving excuses, they are very flimsy and very lazy and lie and all that thing. But the person, the mama and papa, whether they can give the excuse, the mama and papa, they believe the excuse.
Well, no, the mama and papa not they believe the excuse.
Well, the people are believing it.
No, I'm coming. Just because now they're picking, because they're picking, they're not saying they believe this. But not because they're picking, and that make them decide say, Lord, just go with this money excuse they give me. But they're not say they're picking, now fairly fake them.
Yes,
you understand? So they just say, no, back up, no support them because of picking.
Teach me the time for the exam. Now, either for me, the parents tell and say, no, you know, I don't see situation in a salon where the parents and they say, no, you they repeat. Even though I push you over, no, you they repeat now.
That's not strong. That's not strong parents. That's not a strong parents.
But the people are strong. So the people are believing it.
Actually, Quetta mentioned something very important. The SFPP, even if Mother Bio fail passes, even if today dollar go to 5 million for $100, the SFPP person, they still go vote Mother Bio, and you want to tell the Northerner why make them get reason for vote Mother Bio.
So you're not facing as a nation. You're not facing as a nation. We're failing.
Now we try for food. Not to say they don't know, so they don't fail. Now the other part of Sierra Leone, the other Sierra Leoneans, we then see the hue and cry of the people there, and they talk about Mother being failure of every day. Now we then they try for campaign to, and I make them all of what's in them. But they not say the bottom line that they not say Mother you don't fail.
Whatever I say, you know, I know I interject you, but I want to make we analyze this thing here. I want to make you say there are people like Salon. Let we assume say 20% of them people here are like dollar go 10 million. They don't care. I understand that 20% of those people, but surely I want to make you know say like the other 30%. Let we say the 50% population and then get them right. The other 30%, it is because they are believing the lies. And there is nobody, no day where they kind of like, look, we talked about the African Express yesterday, right? With everything the African Express has said and exposed, tell me, apart from you and I, where they label we self on social media, who that they will not actually put real credence to it?
Yeah.
And I do. So that's the thing where they say.
Because the opposition not allow. Especially the opposition of parliament, they don't allow. They're not taker. So don't go back. What is it? So end before we can say that's complete. So comrade Quetta Cashbox for me, based on what I see, it don't happen this way. It don't happen. There are corrective measures for be taken going into the elections. I hope say good heads them. Good hearts that they listen to you. You win a strong APC supporter. I hope that they listen to you when you talk. Because they're still able to make amends. They still can able to come and make amends. You don't see Usai Samsumana and Sia, they don't come together. They don't decide to make peace. We don't see Usai all the flag bearers, they don't meet with Samora Kamara. They don't decide to make peace. The APC get responsibility now for take a tour now the southeast and make people they understand say the real issue now is how to remove Mother Bio and save Sierra Leone. Every other thing will be fixed when Samora Kamara get power. We not get executive position at the party, no mean say you not get forget position at the next government or you not get forget to say that the next government. Let them follow Samora Kamara, save Sierra Leone from waiting Sierra Leone go through right now. And what do we expect? Yesterday, I changed $1 I've been 2 million and 30. Today, it don't go 2 million and 40. Tomorrow, it will go 2 million and 50. That is what we for the talk about. Bring back the economy, save the economy. So for me, it left to the leadership of the party now for able to bring the whole country, as far as APC concerned, for bring the whole country come back together. This executive will get now the consequence of an election. Who will say, no, left and pass election. When I say, oh, some people say, no, go election. This is a consequence of the election.
No, why APC we always get election, but like the constitution. The election, let me fall before this election. Why make them put selection? Selection are just like go get this PR system. They say in as much as the selection they come say candidate they're all important, but they want the type of people one maybe for for popularity, maybe for that is election me. That is selection me come. For election we always say APC cost on election selection, not to selection election. Election selection.
Forget equity. Let me get put that particular
fine. But let me tell you something. You are say even if I'm in that time so good so now this time around. What happy at this lower level? I don't want to talk about it because it's still happening. The point where I get here, what we go see, then they become very arrogant. This analysis we talk about the southeast because they already put out in it. The southeast is not important. Can only decide the election as alone. I 100% disagree with that. I 100% disagree. 2018 election, for don't tell people the using. In as much as nothing at the dinner kono. That is team them beaucoup, Kulako beaucoup, Limba beaucoup, the other play beaucoup. But she was even 8 seats out of 9. 8 out of 9. And the only result we can call, we make Madabi win election na kono. If the APC win that election na kono, there's no way Madabi for some president as alone. There's no way. No way. We will only sit in na kono, we win election. There's no way Madabi for some president. Because Origi is now. It did not give me for rig the election. There's no way. So that tells you, the only result we make Madabi become president. That now we see for sweep our hand. We then go join SFP in second house. As then call that is also election closed as a street. They say SFP no win. If I didn't been APC win from first house, we know they get Madabi. So like I don't even I mean they say police economy important. No, just go so. Let me tell you something.
Not economy important. Nobody I mean I don't ever talk economy.
Let me tell you something. They're not a more fragile for APC than any side. Look, Cambia is doing that with the problem on that because we don't know for consolidate. For about this, what they say is each and every area should be consolidated. The main part will be not they not for allow for let them move. Politics, my brother, you know they allow that to happen in the need for going to elections. We've said this thing as soon as the results start, let the leadership step in. Say, okay, when I can do it, I will make so. The bigger picture here,
the problem for me, we make the executive stand away chance so now because of the sole election clause. Now the constitution.
No, let me tell you. No, what is elections? No, what happened? What they say? If we want to be democratic, I don't feel say. Let me tell you something. Now just like when they say that APC and SPM tell me those are the two parties get the problem when they can't the party. But they say all at this 21st century, all they say let plenty more election. All election. What makes you say election? We will not say election will be free and fair. But they say what will they talk now? If even whatever happens, what don't happen? The first way I do time for sense to means quick. For me, I level election now to this. You don't see for me to do that constituency and this election. If you say if there be no time for saying okay, these are people. Do you allow me their brothers? There are lots of today. No mix so. Let me tell you something. If you cockiness overtake people behind the team, if you cockiness overtake people behind the team, it need to work.
No.
What we are saying here, that we talk between God and man, and people they listen to it. Whatever they say now, me from this point, whatever they say now, let's be honest and put the narrative. If they're listening, fine. They don't listen. If you say also talk important, it's fine. But God knows you don't make your point clear. Say these are the only way for APC for not win election. Everybody's important. They're not for allow plan is going to say then get to a point where they let the party go to SLPP. I've said this thing in our audios. Say when they all plan is going to let them go to SLPP. I think they go and get time for good. Nothing as only the good, so only the put. I've seen that important 2018 election. I see important. People Bombali and Guadu say only the vote. And so they say they're not giving candidate to one because who don't get time for good. So man will not get time for good. But even at the north, we see brothers there. At the north, we saw that they go say they talk about we understand politics and talk and say what I guess say politics not too much talk is strategy. If we will put your eye on the ball. Know what you want. Know what you want at the end of the day, but we don't know what you want up to this time. If we know what you want, we need to allow people, and now we need to win people, and not to lose people. Everybody is important in politics. Every single person is important. Everybody. Let me go sit at the flag and they come together. We're happy. Say, okay, that's fine. We don't see that as well. They don't come together. But how? You get to look at the bigger picture. You have to look at the narratives. You have to look at the people and the way they vote. Look at the young way. But if you feel say read the people with the vote not important, then we don't watch them. And the decisive movement we have to see elections now winning. Now election that if you win or you win. Now for win you win. Either I win or I win. You don't forget all that thing. And 2023, this 2020 election, these are the most critical elections alone we ever get. Because this election, in the cast still alone, na public alone, this was not happy. So if we not try to tell people the truth, you know, we go only have the situation who will point them clear. We left two people and then Georgia. One day we can come back see while they say them the told here. Good time me, I don't want to. I don't possibly say I told here. I don't want to unfortunately happy. If I can't remember see, I be talk am. I want the good thing happen. Hey, people them cause me say good thing happy. You cannot want to talk for these 5 years. You can't say, hey, I didn't tell them I be see. Anyone tell me that they forgive and this is the next one. Not tell me that they not for talk for let them happen. Because we all get sense for think. Let's speak for let people understand. Say we are not heading for a better rather than the worst as a nation. It's not about APT. It's not about APT winning election. Not for APT winning election. It's for let the country decision. If you just for election, the whole country don't lie. But so what's happening in the country is very, very terrible. It's about saving the greater majority of the people.
I think so. They make the same. I think so. They make the same point. As far as this happen now, it don't happen. Now, how did they take corrective actions? How did the main fences now going into the election? Because we all know the bigger picture. Now, how for remove Madabio and bring back the economy. We all know the bigger picture. Now, how for remove Madabio and bring people to book for answer to crimes where they don't commit. We all know the bigger picture now. Now, how for stop the kind way people the carry Madabio, they bastardize the constitution. We all know the bigger picture at this point now. Now, how we go save Sierra Leone in face internationally. We say we know we get president, they go sit down at the United Nations, tell the world, say, each family in Sierra Leone, they get $500 for each Pekin, or they make $500 for each Pekin, when it comes to their education. We're in a complete lie. So for me, I think, say, the world, the Sierra Leonean, they understand, say, Madabio is a problem. Whether that's if we go address now, go into the election, let the party go and show, say, they unite APC. I don't care who's partner at the corner where you get a Sierra Leone. Everybody matters. Everybody matters. Let them bring everybody on board and begin for lecture them, begin for indoctrinate them. Say the issue now not about personal. The issue is about Sierra Leone. How for save Sierra Leone. Don't forget about APC in this case. How APC will for make sure say they use this election for redeem with name, for redeem the faces. Then people that they don't take advantage by waiting at Pademba, waiting at prison. How for ensure say APC win election and grant them all pardon. They stop because they're not doing nothing. Now demonstration, and then they just go demonstrate because they feel say they're angry, because they feel say they want the people to say to them. How we go punish the people them? We don't go to Pademba, go massacre people. We don't go to Makido, go massacre. That's not the bigger picture where I think say we for the look at now as a country. For me, the leadership of the APC in the next 4 months gets a lot of work for do. Now make us say, let them pull their long trousers, make them pull their long sleeve, they wouldn't get as shirts them, make them wear their short clothes.
What do I say?
Ensure they go into the field and do the right things.
The decisions that they make leading to the election get a lot for do with our people. I understand with all these things where we talk about, we have to understand, the country where we dey. When you sell business, you get to understand the people where they can buy to you. You get to understand that. Regardless of waiting we think. We know they go impose with mentality into them. But rather with a kind of make sure say they be attracted to us. Not supposed to be the other way around. And this with all which you they talk so, they get for look the people that we didn't happen about, the people that we don't die, forget justice, the evangelist Samson and all the people there. They need justice, right? And the decisions them where APC gets for make, now it gets for make them people that we don't sentence the Panema road unjustly, get for come the alley. The Cameroon Bamasari will not get trial. Get for commodity alley. The LAJ was supposed to be so impactful with this election. get like now they don't lock them up. They don't get fear trial or whatever people are going to say. These are all the things that what I say, the decisions that when they make, when it comes to the running mate, like what in comrade they say. Are we going to say, okay, Konono important? Or are we going to say kind of like, you know, it's in the same team, same man, whatever they call it. Like, is it good enough? Or the thing that we don't do, the people the way they vote, not really, they take them into cognizance. You know, that's important. You know, because the salon people, this is how they kind of like, they see them, like I say, they don't see beyond and see there. And you and I, the one way they see the wrong of Jay Koko, that selected few and all that in it. But the thing that they say, Naya, is the team, the decisions what they make right now, they get for sway certain people. And I do not know, you get for understand, like when we talk about the woman side, the woman they go vote for a political party because they choose a woman as a running mate. We do not know this. The salon people know this, like the people are aware of these things. Or with a bank on the international community say we go get sympathy from them as a result of that. These decisions, what we say, Ibrahim and communicator, this is thing that we're going to look into critically, very critically, Ibrahim, what we say, and comrade, because then thing they are all get for kind of like, you know, we get for understand, say, if you choose a woman, would it sway like the voting pattern? I do not know. Yeah, or wait till you choose that for.
Yes, Cashbox. And I want to cut you off here now.
Yeah, please.
When you choose a woman now, you will make a big difference amongst women.
I understand. What I say, what I want to say. I'm asking the question. I don't know the answer to this. As comrades say, Yusuf quotes them there, the people are fickle-minded and gullible. Would it sway anything? I do not know the answer to these things. I'm just asking, say, these are the critical analysis that would they need for make. What they need for make them able kind of like what they need for do for make them make informed like this.
You know why it's very important. You know why it's very important for make the APC choose a running mate now. I'll do a quick analysis of that one.
Okay.
Right.
The SLPP gets an argument now for say that they introduce 30% quota.
Yeah.
How the APC will counter that argument?
True.
They will counter that argument?
That's a good point.
When you look at the WO in government, they don't even get up to 25% of women them in cabinet. But yet, in the bluff say you don't bring the 30% quota.
But what I want to say, this is the point I make. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you. Let me just do in trenches. Like that point the way you make so very, very good point. And again, it go back to my question. The quota about 30%, like when Madam you come with, would it sway the women them like for look beyond the tribe, look beyond region, look beyond whatever, and say
why not?
Which woman? No, I'm coming.
Why
to what I say. The analysis now is this. So when they don't do that, if the APC can easily choose a woman where you counter that thing, that if at all it gets effect to how people like their voting pattern. Do you see where I'm coming from?
Which is what I'm saying.
Right.
The fact now that if Madabio just give lip service to woman then cause or woman then call, the APC get opportunity now for make a practical pronouncement. Say, we not to just lip service. We did do them. Let una know say.
Yes, I understand what I want to say. The point
I'm coming. We take on for the woman.
Yeah.
This kind of office na serious because we believe una. If the APC go ahead and announce a female running mate now, it will make a big statement. We go put SFP. We go put
was this 30% quota directed at the international community or it is sway the voting pattern? That's the question.
Let's tell you who that the depart campaign for man candidate as running mate. APC. When you study the social media, and the SFP the more the campaign for a man. Now call nobody name for a man candidate. Now the APC right now than the APC them. At least the APC them, so they don't understand what it mean for make at this point make them come up with that campaign strategy. Say we don't get a woman, a female running mate now. We know they do them like how we opponents they do them. Then go talk them. They not practice them. We don't begin practicing now.
What do you say? Let me just you. That's like
this is the first time in history follow a campaign group, follow a campaign civil society group, that and call on the political party, say we want follow and do this. For me, I think say it speaks volume. I think say it gets a lot.
Well, see, let me just help you that side. Let's just go to the 20th election. Let's come to the mayor of Africa. Would you say the record say get the highest votes than the president said the city? Because you are population,
thank you.
Now because the population get the highest votes. They say when you look at the mayor, you vote, he passed another person in the history of voting for mayor as alone, as well as for voting for mayor concern. They vote to get 2018 because now one. But the point here is what is here. One of the say let them choose a woman, which one they get to choose. Who is that person? You don't understand?
No, well, we know
now fine. Now they talk. What should they talk about? What is it? The election as I'll keep saying this is not about APC. No, or SFP. No, it's about voting the happiness alone today. Which people left, which people say, let me this election as alone. We don't afford to forget any mistake where they can go back also come out over. Let me tell you something. Remember that we talk say we have to cannot say we don't for go 1961. Hey, before that say no go to 1939. You better pass this time there. Before do this time, no go to 1939. You better pass this time there.
Wait, let's talk about that small later. Let's talk about that small later.
We make us no go to 1939.
I want pictures of.
We make us no go to 1939. You better pass this time there because even that of Hitler war, right? Let's this power and this Ukraine war. People are not going to support the Hitler war. So no go to 1939. September. We go to before 1961. We go to 1961. We don't get independence. That's the truth. So the election as alone, people in the future is about people in life. The greater majority will not even talk. We say they just depend on that daily living, on that day by day, which is the self to and then to go, and they the
Queta Kashi Ibrahim. Ibrahim, you do it, Ibrahim, do it, or what's happening? I hope say Okay. Kashi, when Samura come out and make that statement, call catch me. I said, wow. I said, this guy did think because in 1961. Now to we Singapore, where it's in a first world. Now to we then come, they can take Palm Canal. Now to we then can learn how to go fix their country.
Mm-hmm.
So when that man they come and set 1961 standard for Sierra Leone, Bangladesh, and Sierra Leone they come for can learn how to go fix and turn around their country because they been jealous say. Waiting Britain and waiting the West left for we and the guy who don't set up with system, especially when people like Samilti Magai in the govern, how the system in the how the country in the wrong. They be jealous of we. They be Sierra Leone like saying one place where by this time if we don't turn Dubai.
But I say it goes back to the point. When somewhere can get this great idea, hold on 1 second. Somewhere can get this great idea and everything. The decision when they make in the next week or 2 or 3 months, or sorry, not 3 months, 1 month or so, in choosing a running mate is going to be very, very critical. And I make I say, wait, they get to sit down and say, waiting they explain here. Is it about a woman? Is it about a religion? Is it about a region? Everything they get to think about it. The question come and make reference to Yvonne Akisoya winning large number of votes in Africa. Again, they have to analyze these things critically.
Because I know I meet and see people where I know when I SLPP we vote for Yvonne Akisoya, then they I sabi people them we have been PMDC we vote for Akisoya. We people that when not ever join politics, then come out. They say, look, try woman for this city, this time. So for me, the SFP understand the power where a woman can be dynamic, then take onto social media, the campaign for another candidate to woman for not to APC largely, they campaign for another candidate to woman, not the social media. Now mostly SFP because they understand. This is what the SFP in the last 5 years has been good at. Communication. And I did the APC lacking. Even this statement of 1961, I don't see APC then they make an issue and turn around like I mean you discuss and so discuss and the people of Sierra Leone understand. We're not born in the debate, but Papa them they tell we how 1961 in town, how the news been there against the dollar. How you understand? They mean tell we how the country been a move So if you pick places like Singapore,
why they say the same way you said
where the land from we.
Why they say who won the 70s? Who to be that school? How be the school? That's who enjoyment now. Who to be that's who we did now. This is very clear. Who not born the season? Who born the tomorrow? Who meet tomorrow? Who meet tomorrow? Alhamdulillah. He better pass it now.
Exactly.
Who they can get paid pass
you not get the communication team. Wait, you not get the communication team within the APC for take this and run it and make them a serious campaign slogan, make them a serious education. You get that group of people, them we could come back and say, hey, hold on. I'll be naturally then tell you. You get the contemporary side of it also. Where APC can count the campaign for that person who just done school yesterday. For that person who just done college yesterday. Because they don't be sabi what happened in 1961. But then papa there, their mama there, they may not tell them. They may not tell them how it did happen and what will happen. And that's exactly the flag bearer of the APC being. We say we are going back to 1961.
Well, you see, brother, what you say, it goes back to the point we'll make earlier this morning. We'll start the conversation. You know, it's very important when they talk about the Dr. Samara Kamara decision for pick a flag bearer. I want to know, say, for reflect on him as a running mate. Thank you. The decision for picking a running mate, again, for reflect very, very strongly on who he is, Udana in the kind of a person we be, you know, and we watch for see, man, like we watch, we wait for see, because you get for tell we a lot about if Dr. Samora Kamara is really in charge and if he's in control. You know, leader, you get for listen to advice and everything, but there are certain decisions to be made. You have to go with your gut feelings and the way we feel about certain things. Nobody know for all your hand and nobody know for draw your hand, because eventually when they get for come ask you question and they say that the people will be advise you and they say you as a leader, a decision will you make. Now you the box stops with, right? You know what I mean? So this is very critical when it comes to the running mate issue of the APC as a political party, because we don't see the lapses that we come today like today. All this is what we do so now, like how we say earlier, not so we can talk again. Now we get for allow the people and for ask them elected officials, the one who then they get salary from the people, where they receive salary from the taxpayers them that are country, we get a responsibility for stand up and speak up on the issues then waiting they happen like today. But me and you, my brother, we do this free service of charge. Yeah, for come now we come discuss them things there for educate way. Now members of the parliaments and they forget them platform there every morning. Me and you for the wake up in the morning excited for glad if I can listen to members of parliament them. We they can educate we on certain issues that we critical at the country until we get that country the salon already for go before it's my brother. That's all I want to say. But go ahead with your point.
Thank you very much. And another thing where they haunt the APC again. Now this issue of the court case where Fisher keep the play games with.
You know what you do? Fisher they play games with Andy. You know what you do, brother? What you say? Because again, the within from the parliament, the Supreme Legislative Authority, Section 105. When you don't ever hear them guys, they are challenge. They don't just challenge judge. You have a right to challenge a judge in decision, especially when it becomes really, really political. Have you ever hear a member of parliament or the leader of the opposition in parliament? No, I just want to give you that particular. We not left them, brother. Why you say that is a fact. It is a fact. Section 105, right?
I agree with you. Then get everything right, but don't left that side.
Let me tell you this. But I say, hold on to that point where you talk. So don't forget. But I say, don't forget that point where they make so. Look, go to Dr. Savura Kamara in case as an example. For when they come with, they work out that say a good time, right? Yeah, no, I'm coming. I'm coming, right? Look, go back all the way because this they affect me all the way through, my brother. Look at what happened back in the day there, yeah? Look at what happened to Dr. Samara Kamara, Sarah Rutile case. You ever hear anybody from the parliament come and take up that matter? When they harass the man super Chancery building, this was the point where African Express gone to New York, he video the building for sure. You hear any member of parliament, including the leader of the opposition, in a genuine democracy, who side people are not who side people not sell out? Who side people are not sell out? You ever hear the leader of the opposition, my brother, for come and say, "Una come up behind Dr. Samora Kamara"? If anything, this man be run with him as a flag bearer in 2018. Now you, Cheriko Kobi, for don't pull close for Dr. Samora Kamara and say, "Una left this man." This whole thing is very political.
Ibrahim, I want to make a quick point now. Yeah, we go to say talk about the court case. Let me tell Una one game with the play now, right now. You see, the moment like Samuel Kamara was chosen the flag bearer, we all come and talk say it is too late because people ain't gonna AIV lawyers then they talk say, oh, it will create like fracas if they ever try for knock them down the international. They know too well say the fracas like it will get the backing of the international community say no, you shouldn't kind of like go to this level. You know why make we get people like Emma Silamina we like they use as a surrogate for go talk out against the international community because like my thinking they're planning even when we know say in order for possible it is too late. But I tell you one thing, that was a test case for make the international they try to badmouth the international community. So if they try to do anything, the international community cannot be seen as if like they involved. These are some of the games them right now within the play. But I say I listened to you audio this morning where you try to talk about like the whether they push the case and all that thing in there. You see, we have to be watchful with them in there because they know too well. This is not test case. What time Lamina go do so? Now test they go test the WhatsApp because they know say. Remember them gets planned for Samura Kamara. The only thing that the plan now fail. This could be like a way wherein these guys are not get nasty with the free, especially when we talk about parliaments now. So we get like a redundant parliament with the function. So these guys can do anything when they feel for it.
Kashi, people are Sierra Leone. We all understand. See, Sierra Leone is not an island. We cannot be governed as an island. Marabi not govern Sierra Leone by Sierra Leone itself. We bound by international treaties. We're bound by friendships we don't make around the world. We're bound by you understand international norms and best practices. Even can bring down to ECOWAS. There are protocols within the ECOWAS where they tell you how you try a political opponent. And what make us say they don't fail woefully.
Yes. Not forget to say stop to say they don't fail woefully. Now you come. I just want to tell you where you talk about treaties and everything. Now we get serious opposition. Now the treaties they work. Because then guy they don't sell. Go ahead, my brother. Then guy they don't sell. Hey, all the people will die from 2018.
But now, Ibrahim, the APC gets an elected executive. We recognized by the PPRC, we recognized by the SFP, we recognized by everybody in Sierra Leone, we matter, and by the international community. Now, Samura Kamara is no longer representing himself. He represents a political party as the presidential flag bearer of that party going into the June 2012, June elections. So for me, the party executive get the power now to tell the people of Sierra Leone, the APC supporters, any same way Samura Kamara they go to court, we want to see at least 150,000 people they go left on a court. Waiting to because it gets a following. It get people that now they look forward to say it get for so anytime when they call in case for go talk.
There we go.
Go left.
There we go back again. To that point where you make sure about for go left the people then. But I will say. Hold on, Yana. Yes. Hold on to that point where they make so for go left. What are they protecting people there? We 150,000 people come out here, arrest 50,000 of them and go lock them. What are they go protect them? What are they go work in a jail?
How you go arrest people when they go left them a presidential candidate?
Then go say riotous conduct. They say they go block the courts. Then go block the building.
Riotous conduct.
But brother, I say I did tell you what's in the happen in the country.
No, even give them.
No, I'm not giving. No, brother, I say hold on. Brother, I say hold on.
Otherwise, you would say people not going for votes.
Hold on, brother, I say. No, hold on.
Millions for go vote, then go say a righteous conduct. You understand?
But brother, I say, hold on. I'm giving you. You see, brother, I say, I'm giving you empirical facts, and it speak. No. You see, this is the problem, brother. I say, I want you to listen to me for a second here. This which I talk now based on empirical data. When we start the conversation this morning, we talk about the people within our prisons, within the lockup.
Yes.
You know what's in the charge where they give them? Are you following the page of the judiciary of Sierra Leone? Then people come out and say them protest. All of them, what they do there? They say riotous conduct. So when people then come out, we don't see that they arrest people and back when they're ready for case courts and they block all the place first, block all side. So anybody will go to map waiting. You know, see the last time when they go fire tear gas, and Sherry in windscreen all, when they fire tear gas with the Dr. Samara, we go to ACC.
In this case,
no, bro. I'm saying who is protecting the people?
Go for good riot.
No,
bro.
Escort you not get me pointed. You not get me pointed, bro.
I get the point. No, I get the point.
They did not riot either. They not riot.
When they go to ECOWAS Parliament, they go sit down and tell the people and say they're all gone. They lie for them.
Yes.
So if they can't go left Samuga Kamara back, they go tell them say they're all bazooka and all that in the day.
Who's going to protect them?
Well, it's what I'm saying.
I understand where you're coming from, but again, who not going to ever protect them people there? If they go, if Mohammed City Tunis go talk say they're all bazooka back now ECOWAS, who not tell go run away? Now they can't buy.
Now it's as simple as saying. Yes, it's as simple as saying. When election they come, when people that will decide to protect your ballot box, then go say that riotous conduct.
Exactly. You know what you do?
So for me, now the question now they ask people not for do.
Well,
on election day
because leadership not there.
This is the.
So, brother, what you say? Which are the says now?
The APC. We have to make the APC understand. Say they don't get an executive. They are formidable now. They don't form an executive. They don't get legal mandate for represent them party and for represent the flag bearer. We are the leader of the party now. So anytime with that leader they go, supporter then get right for follower.
Well,
if SLP say no with the block, let them postpone that case until after the election. But the flag bearer, now people they represent, and then people they then go to any side go. And the question I have to ask, why make Fisher keep the push this case day by day, minute by minute? What you do? There is nothing in this case, Ibrahim. There is nothing in this case. What you play at?
Well,
it root for somebody. It gamble the case make Alexis something big for happen. There is no evidence against Samura Kamara. Otherwise, they will not stop a lot for even become flag bearer.
Well, I tell you that get the power right now. Not even the secretariat of the APC political party get that voice and that power. You know that get the ultimate power for make and bring a stop to this foolishness? Is the leader of the opposition for call these guys out now and call the judiciary out. Say, listen, he's a flag bearer now. When I don't trust this man, when I don't harass him all these years, he's a flag bearer. He has no case. In no case, when I come up behind him, this thing is politically motivated. That one green word, Dave Cherno Majuba of the APC, Honorable Cherikoko used that word. This is a politically motivated attack against Dr. Samura Kamara. That case, believe me, they don't. They get the attention of the international community.
No, Cherikoko, you get the chairman of the party yourself now.
No. You see, I don't like when people they tell this word they are going to talk for say left this. We don't left nobody. What I say? Everybody is instrumental. No left the word for say left this person or left this person. They all get a role for play. From the chairman of the party.
As far as we concerned, we go to throw what our dogs back if we continue for say Cherikoko.
No. Don't fall for that. No. But what you say?
Now I say the APC don't get an executive now.
No, my brother. But I say
as leader.
Yes. You don't have to agree with me, which I say, but all I'm saying is everybody gets their responsibility and everybody for playing a part. The chairman of APC for speak up, the secretary general for speak up.
I understand with brother what you say. You know why? Because if we want actions or we want decisions for be taken, then there's no say Cherikoko now possible because that's what we say not possible. But the man, they do nothing. So if we want action, we rather use different routes. Unfortunately, now when they say they want to promote this guy with all his failings, they still want to promote him. I understand your point. You're talking about the responsibility, but they didn't do nothing. There is no way. So now we just divert to the other side.
Well, let the man get out there. Let him get out there. Let get other person who go call him name. We'll go for no say this person go work for we. As far as he did get a moral responsibility.
You don't say that is not possible. If the one gets not possible. You see the border.
Yes. Because by this time, Ibrahim, let's be honest, Ibrahim. By this time, Cherikoko don't make a statement as Emasilamene that statement they come out. As a leader of parliament for the opposition, they don't come up with a statement right away.
Thank you. Now you're talking.
We don't need to tell ourselves.
Thank you. Now you're talking.
Press conference and put the record straight. Because who that go talk na parliamentarian? Who's parliamentarian? Na leader of the one part of the opposition at parliament. So Cherikoko equally get right to come and say, hey, look at the records. Look at what we know. Look at how far we don't come with these international partners. But if you not do something as simple as that, What do they expect her for do again for challenge Madabio? Charlie Coco no one chocolate Madabio.
You don't call Jude there. You don't call.
You know one chocolate Madabio and himself say you don't talk against her. We don't understand these things. You know one lady Madabio and himself say you don't talk anything against her. These are the problem. These are the case we'll get Nasirelli right now. So for me, a lot left that side. And I can say, I will be shocked. I will be very shocked for this Samora Kamara take Cherry Coco, say this is my running mate. Going into I'm waiting to see. Honestly, I'm waiting to see. But honestly, now what we look forward to. Now APC for tell the people of Sierra Leone say them prepare for go into this election with no less a person than Madabio, as brutal as he is. With no less a person than Madabio. APC will show the people of Sierra Leone say they're really ready for go and win the elections. You go to school? Yeah,
So yeah. No, but I get you, but you know the unfortunate side. As rumor, they kind of like play, say, like next to. Because I know it's going to happen. Right? This now the wife of my boss. There is no way if Samura play for go against in the way, then you see like I say and it's coming and make Samura. Like how popular he is right now, there is still a see that way. And would it go against Anescoma? I do not know.
Okay, so Ibrahim make a statement. Wait for me. Ibrahim make a statement. We see everything in choosing of a running mate. Would tell me it can possibly be. In choosing of a running mate, could tell me a lot because I know say a lot of things in the way Samura.
China don't join we. African Express, we are live.
Okay. Well, this way I think they give a long.
More than this one, it's over 1 hour some minutes.
Don't go back.
We 1 at 21.
No, end that journey now because.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Low left hand. Low left hand. Yes. Whatever you say, close up, round up. Yeah. Whatever you say, round up. You point to you to make. Yeah.
On the running issue, and as Kuruma understand what he mean. Now that's I've been saying in audio. You understand what he mean for work with somebody we not trust. Maybe someone trust Cheikoko. Maybe you trust her way and say, oh, now you have to choose as running mate. But the fact that we get woman and us, we not trust, we not believe. Ibrahim, that the most difficult time that any boy picking in life. Because you know they work fine. Because always you have eng. You always worry. Always you have to go recce, you have to go watch, you have to go see, you have to go make CID. You need to concentrate by your work. But if you get somebody where you sure say this person loyal and a loyal to not just me, a loyal to the party, a loyal to Sierra Leone, you want to see within me as president want to see, trust me, you have to go. You work fine. We see what happened. How you end up with Jesus Mana? How you end up with Jesus Mana and EBK? We see how you end up.
No, but I say hold on 1 second. If Samura choose Cheikoko today, then they create this persona, then they create this atmosphere, like I say, that all this talk they talk say not trust them and all anything in their life. Then they make like I say they are best of friends. They will cook it up.
They stand it up to them entirely.
Yeah, until it comes to the reality actually face with.
Yeah, as far as I know, we are here, we are analyzing the situation, helping whosoever they take advantage of what you would analyze. Like Kapu says, you understand? Mm-hmm. So for me, we go talk all the way together talk, but the box stops with Dr. Samura Kamara. The box up with him for make sure see the people of Sierra Leone and the woman them in Sierra Leone glad for them. And for me, it will be a knockout. It will be a knockout blow against the opposition going into the election where you choose a woman candidate as a running mate. It will be a knockout against the opposition. Trust me, they don't want that.
Against
They
the
don't go
incumbent.
take up.
Yeah.
They understand what team. They understand the power of women. Instantly, they know. The SFP know that one day.
Absolutely. And especially now with the world they watch. The world is watching. Kamala Harris, they wait for Yeri across the world who side in the pick and them for either as president or vice president or running mates them. Kamala Harris is watching. America is watching. The world is watching. We go see.
Yes.
You know. But anyways, we go left and we're only 1 hour 24 minutes. It's sad. We country sad. Anyway, tomorrow.
I think so. Don't make a long small. No,
Yes,
we don't talk
enough.
small. We don't talk
Yes,
small.
absolutely. Bye bye, everybody. We'll come back to another day because I need to guarantee saying every day, but we'll come back to another day. Yes.
I know.
Nobody watch how they play the go.